Well, hello and welcome to Sacred Sunday. Yay! It is me, Allison Rozelle. I am the Pathway Priestess for the Sacred Pathway to Liberated Black Womanhood, which is a brilliant podcast that you can find on Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and now on Amazon as well. I am so excited because this is something that I am There we go. Sorry about that. I have not done weekly lives in a while because I really wasn't sure how I wanted to approach this and how I wanted to do it. But with everything that's going on, I was like, well, how can I not? And I want to stay connected with you all to let you know I'm here and I am here for you. So one of the things I must let you know is you still have time to join the Black Women Breathe monthly Moon Circle membership. Say that 5 times fast. And I will get the link to join in the comments. And you can always join. Yeah. So it's there. And it's monthly moon circles where we'll get together every full moon and we'll have a little chat. We'll talk about some of the issues that are important to Black women. We will discuss things, not only talk about like self-love and self-care, but we'll dig deeper and talk about creating sacred routines and rituals and honoring our ancestors and learning how to tap into the divine feminine, talk about money. We'll talk about everything. So I invite you to definitely join the Black Women Breathe membership. And again, I'm going to put it in the comments once we are complete. And hello, Goddess. I am so excited about you all joining me today. So, today I don't have a specific topic because I just wanted to welcome you. But I am going to do a reading to get us started for the week to know, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? And what do we need to release? And all of these things we're asking because we want to know for our highest good. And what will keep us in alignment with our highest good. What do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to release? So that way we can honor ourselves and be able to have this week and, do what we need to do. So today I'm going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. Love this deck so much. This is actually the first deck by her that I purchased that made me just completely fall in love with all of her decks. So let's go ahead and set our intention because we already said we want to know what will keep us aligned with our highest good. So what do we need to know? What do we need to do? And what do we need to release? So let's just all put our concentration on getting those answers. And actually, before I start pulling, let's just slow down for a second because we get in a hurry, and I know I do because I get so excited and I miss what needs to be done. There's something on my eye and it's driving me crazy. So let's just slow down for a bit because this is a sacred Sunday and this is a sacred moment. So I want everyone within the sound of my voice to just close your eyes and just breathe. And just check in with your body and see how you're feeling right now. Is there any tension anywhere? Is there any anxiety about what's to come for this week? Is there any excitement of what's to come for this week? Are you just feeling blah today? How are you feeling? And let's just breathe into whatever that feeling is and breathe out any of the negativity that will be associated with it that will keep you from connecting and receiving the messages that will come through today. So everyone, let's just take a deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Notice how slowly I inhale and exhale. I want you to do the same thing. This is intentional breathing, and allow yourself to intentionally fill your lungs up and then release. Okay, so let's take one more deep inhale. And exhale. All right, so now we're ready to do the reading. Gotta ground myself first. And like I said, sometimes I just get like in a hurry and excited, and I'm learning to slow down. And I'm also teaching you to slow down so we can stay in the moment, be grounded, be focused, because that's what we should be doing. All right. So let's go ahead and give us a shuffle and pull our first card. If you're joining me live, welcome. If you're joining the replay, welcome. And the replay will be on YouTube and all of the other podcast outlets. These will be bonus sessions, bonus episodes for the podcast, but the podcast is actually about to go on hiatus. I have one more episode to share, and then we'll be on hiatus. So what do we need to know to keep us in alignment with our highest good for this week? Okay. Upside down means it's in protection. And this is actually card number 1. It's very interesting. I want to show you guys. Yang. Yang. And, you know, for the yang energy, it shows fire and then hands. And this is the masculine energy. So you have yin and you have yang. So with the masculine energy, I'm going to read this one because I liked her explanation of the cards when it comes to yin and yang. So for this one, it says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Now, she also has a message for when it's upside down in protection. And I'm going to read that real quick. So it says, be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will be led, or that will lead rather, to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. So basically, what we need to know is slow your roll. What I just did with stopping and taking a breath is basically saying, and I love how the hands are there. It's basically representing that, look, you have the power in your hands to control many things about your life. And one thing that we must control is our impulse. our impulse to jump and react at times when we should be not so reactionary. So this card is saying, okay, so this week, what you need to know is don't be so impulsive, slow your roll, make sure you understand that whatever it is that you're seeking, that you're saying that you want, make sure you really, really want it. So don't overthink it, but at the same time, don't jump into it, haphazardly either. So let's find out what we need to do, and it'll give us a little more information on that card. So what do we need to do to keep us in alignment with our highest good? So that is, clean it up. I love it. This one was also in protection. So, okay. Clean it up. I like this one because what it represents for me is just that we're cleaning up all this stuff, because here we are getting close to the end of the year. And oh, wow, the connection on this is awesome. So if we need to know that we need to slow down and not be so impulsive, the reason why we're being called to slow down and not be so impulsive, not be so reactionary, not tap too far into that masculine energy where we're aggressively chasing things, aggressively going after things, we're asked to kind of slow down a bit and understand that right now, as we are nearing the end of the year, we need to clean it up. We need to clean some things up. We need to get some clutter moved out of the way. There's some things that are still in the way that's going to keep you from really tapping into what it is, whatever it is that you are wanting. So a lot of people are saying, I want to finish this year strong. Well, one of the ways to do that is to first slow down and understand what it is that you really want and not go so aggressively. Kind of let things flow in its natural sense, but also understanding that you need to clean some things up. It could be some things within you emotionally that needs to be cleaned up. It could be something physically, like in your home, in your car, around your office, that needs to be cleaned up. It could be like, I always talk about electronic clutter because I'm a big advocate of clean out your email. You have so many things sitting in your email. This is something y'all will always hear me talk about, because we always say things like, when it comes to abundance, many of us don't understand that concept. We tap into that, or we associate it rather with money. And abundance comes in many ways and forms. Abundance of opportunities, abundance of health and wealth, abundance of love, abundance of healing, right? So some of you have abundance sitting in your email and you can't get to it because you got all this clutter that's in the way. So you got all these emails from all these places that don't serve your highest good. You impulsively got on this mailing list because you wanted one thing, and now you're getting all these other clutter emails that are getting in the way of you getting that message that you really need, that abundance that's there for you. It could be a coupon that could be saving you money on something that you really, really need or want right now. You know what I'm saying? So clean it up. Whatever it is, we got to clean it up. So what do we need to release? Because, that do was pretty big of a release. You know what I'm saying? But there could be another energy there that's keeping us from doing what we need to do as far as cleaning it up. So what do we need to release? This is interesting. Soulmates. Soulmates. So I know you're saying but why do we need to release soulmates? Okay, so let me explain. Sometimes when cards are pulled and you ask, what do I need to release? It's not always the thing on the card. It's maybe either what it represents, or it could be whatever is blocking you from getting to this. So for soulmates, are people you meet that you feel an instant connection to. And you're like, oh my God, I feel like I've known you my whole life. And it's possible in a past life that y'all could have been connected, or, you know, good friends, or married, or whatever. But I want to go to the book real quick, because in order to drive this home with this release, I want to make sure I stay in the context and integrity of what her intentions were for this card. And so let's go to the essential meaning is harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, and relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing toward them, or you drawing toward them. And sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. So maybe what you need to release is the fact that maybe you're neglecting your soulmates. Maybe you are neglecting the people who are in your corner. For instance, something that I noticed when we can go back to clean up your social media. I've done that several times. I will unfollow people, unfriend people, you know, unfriend or unfollow pages. You know, I don't, social media is such a melting pot of so many emotions and thoughts and everything, because everyone has an opinion, which is fine. But sometimes those things that I'm like, you post a lot of negative stuff, and I kind of get tired of seeing all your negativity. Like, there's some guy that I was friends with, and he would always post all this negative stuff about Black women, and it drove me insane. So I finally was like, you know what? Instead of me telling him off the way I've done before and using up all my energy to do that, I can just unfriend him. I owe him absolutely nothing. So why is he still on my page, right? So to clean it up, I unfriended. So that way my soulmates can shine through. The people who I want to hear from, the people I want to see, you know, their babies, their grandbabies, their fur babies, their, you know, delicious food that they had for dinner, or, you know, if they were able to go out and see Christmas lights or something like that. Those are the people I want to see. Those are the people I want to see. I don't want to see people that's constantly talking about, I'm so lonely, I'm so this, I'm so tired, I'm just this, Black men are this, Black women are that, and just all this negativity. So in order for you to draw nearer to your soulmates and have the people that you care about, you got to clean up some of that stuff. So again, let's recap. So we're in the yang. I'm going to hold it this way so that way you can see it, because I know you're like, it's upside down, girl. But so we started off with what we need to know was about yang. So we wanted to make sure that we are keeping our intentions clear, that we're not aggressively seeking things, that we're kind of slowing down, taking our time, and understanding what's important. And what's important to us right now is cleaning some things up, because it's some things that are hindering us from connecting with our soulmates, our tribe, our people. You know, you could be missing out on someone that you should be with. Like, if you're single and you are trying to date, I mean, people are meeting other people on Facebook and Instagram and stuff all the time. And it's not necessarily crazy people. These are just everyday people. And you can't really see them. They can't see you, because both of y'all probably got too much clutter on your social media, you know? So that is the message for this week. And what I also wanted to do, something a little different. I also, excuse me, want to pull something for the collective as far as an affirmation that will really just bring all this home. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card, which is one of the African Goddess affirmation cards by Abiola Abrams, my mentor and coach. And let's see what affirmation we need. Okay, I like it. The Goddess of War. So our affirmation this week is, I stand up for my beliefs in the face of opposition. I stand up for my beliefs in the face of opposition. And the opposition of me going after what I want, but taking my time with it. The opposition of me cleaning things up and blocking me from getting to my soulmates. So standing up for your beliefs, standing up for what you want, that is the energy for this week that you should have, while at the same time understanding, take your time. Take your time. Let things kind of flow to you. We're not going to go aggressive this week. We're not. We're going to slow our roll. We're going to clean it up so we can attract our soulmates. And just always remember to stand up for yourself in the face of opposition. Okay? So that is all for this week. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me how this resonates with you, if it resonates with you at all. I love hearing from you guys when you tell me, wow, that really resonated with me, or yeah, I've been thinking about that for a while. And don't forget to look for the link in the comments so that you can join Black Women Breathe membership. And that's all. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful and blessed week, and I will talk to you again soon. Oh, before I forget, so we have Sacred Sundays here on Facebook, but then we have Wind Down Wednesdays on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me, Allison Rozelle. I'm Allison Rozelle everywhere. All right. Bye, y'all.